配信始めます。誰も見てなくてもいいの。終わらせるぞ。前回衝撃のね、先生が犯人だったっていうことが分かったところでやめたんですけど、1時間じゃ終わらんかな。ありがとうございます。いやいや。
What did you find? Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
そう、レイチェルね、見つけてしまったんだよね。
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look, the Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing. Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Rachel, what?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done.
Oh God, Max, look. She's still there.
でもネイさんからのチャットなのに先生が来たよね。先生と姉さんがグルなのか。慎重に選びましょう。慎重に選んだのにケイトは死んじゃったんです。私の采配ミスで。ピヨーン。そんでまたあっこに連れてこられたんだろうね、先生に。早く戻ってクロエ助けないと。クソみたいな趣味してやがるぜこの先生。共犯なのか脅されてるのか、その辺も気になるところです。ああ、縛られてる。目を覚ませマックス。めっちゃ待っとった。そうさせないやった。クロエ撃たれたのよ。ダークラン。誰もおらんね。あ、ビクトリアがいる。切り離す。ビクトリアがいるよ。 お、いけた。
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
なんとかなる。
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
そうだ、ジェファーソン。
God, I don't remember anything that happened. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
注射器使えんのか。
Victoria, wake up. Wake up. Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria.
ジェファーソンはね、ネイさんには気をつけてって言ったけ
So
ど、
bad.
写真にフォーカス。
I promised I would never
あ、
go back in
そっ
time
かそっか、
like
そう
this
いうこと
again.
ね。
But this is the only way.
.何気に難しいよね。いけ。いけた。え。 惜しい、いけた。
This angle highlights your purity. See, the
頭おかしいぞ
slightly
こいつ。
unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure
頭
expression.
がおかしいぞこいつ。
Christ, look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there. Stay still.
あたおかな人がおる、あたおかな人が。
Oh, Max, you fucked up my shot. But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places.
手袋してる。
Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
でもこの写真撮ったところで世に出せなくない？
Don't
手
move.
縛っとるし。自己満足？
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay.
何何何？やっぱ共犯なんだ。
Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell
なるほどね。
into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in
やっぱ
self-defense.
君が姉さんなんだ。
But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
なんじゃそりゃ。
God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my number one rule. Always.
僕に資格などない。
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Oh. 元に戻ってきた。どうしたらいいんだろう。Victory! フォルダ。
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos.
使えるかも。
Good. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo.
そうっす
I
ね。
could try this one. This might work. Please work.
OK よしった。
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection.
きしょいきしょい。
You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My
やだ
subjects.
もう
Yes.
この人。
You're a psychopath. And this is your
そうだ
last
そうだ。
session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle
エセ
days.
パンク。
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Blah, blah, blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Then why did you blame David Madsen for stalking Kate? Of course he was the only person who was about to find out the truth. Irony. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed.
そらそうよ。
In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who
最
do you
低。
think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool, anyway. Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried.
Eh?
After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body.
Eh?
Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how
姉
these
さんも
shots
殺
came
され
out.
てんじゃん。
I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
謎の音楽が流れ出した。
I have all those photos in my diary. This
なん
could
と
be
か
a
取り
way out.
戻す。
This is purity personified.
戻すってどこまで戻すんよね。
Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing.
スキップ。
Your workout.
何ができる？私に何がこの状況で。
Oh, now this one. This is
I have
purity.
all those photos in my diary.
それは分かったんよ。
This could be a way out.
動けんじゃん。他に何も出んし。
Max, I wish you could see yourself now.
話す？
Wait! Please,
これしかできんよね。
Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
私の日記。
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
これで戻るんか。
Oh my god.
確かに。
All the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
いけー、いけー、よし。
Frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word
I'm back.
for a wonderful photographic treat.
Right back where I started this
こんな
insane.
とこまで戻るんや。
And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever
そうだそう
again.
だ。
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry.
クローも生きてる。違う、クローじゃない。
The
ケイ
point
トも生きてる。
remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process.
くだらないで。めっちゃ見てくるやん、ビクトリア。
Let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First,
world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
どうしたらいいん
Get
だ。
it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
デイビッド。デイビッド。
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
ケイ。
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this
切れてくれる
as
こと
much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this.
行かれていて危険です。
I want everybody to know that this
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
そうだそうだ。
The past
Ah.
within the past.
鼻血が出だした。
Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter, Victoria. It's nice to know how you really feel. I'm happy to fix it, so you'll be here to get your fancy camera, Victoria.
誰も死なせないケイト。
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
ケイト助けられなくてごめんね、ケイ
You
ト
always know the right thing to do.
こいつ捕まえるからね。待ってろ、ケイトちゃん。写真髪の毛すごい。日記。トロフィーを獲得しました。
This is the last time somebody bullies you, Kate.
ケイトね。
Have faith, Kate. This time I'm here for you.
ケイ。
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry.
フォーエバーが読んだ。ギャルやな。ギャルやな。もういいかな。
I can't go past these photo boundaries, so I need to face everything from here.
そっかそっ
An
か。
everyday hero is going to bust your ass, Jefferson.
ケケ。ジェファーソン、ジェファーソン。
There's still some beauty left in Arcadia Bay.
Arcadia Bay.
I still feel like the lighthouse is calling out to me. I'd like to bust this up right now. Victoria, I'm sorry you have to
そう
stand
よ、
next
そい
to
つは
that
クソよ、
psycho.
クソ。さて、何かできないかな。
The 90s are over for you, asshole.
写真。それ。
If only I could tell the whole class about Jefferson and watch him squirm. But not impressed anymore. Now I wonder how many victims Jefferson has left behind in his career. I can't blame the cameras, but I just think of Jefferson using them.
さて。調べたもんね。ケイトちゃんも。調べたもんね。
I see right through your bullshit, Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria.
その通り。
I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down?
すごいこと言ってる。
You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
めっちゃ強い。
That was
Max.
kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge,
Too
but
sweet.
I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be
Data.
innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and
誰が行くか。
maybe both of us will be
変態キャラし
jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
これでうまくいくか。なかったことになった。よし。あ、そっか、これ、あ、そっか、クロエとも会ってないのか、この時は。そんなところ抜粋する？え、こんなとこあったっけ？あ、捕まったんだね。そういうことね。よかったよかった。レイチェルが見つかった。あはは、マックスが。ケイトもいる。あ、でもクロエとはあったんだね。
Whoa!
だいぶ飛んだね。あら、飛行機乗ってる。あ、サンフランシスコ？
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
校長が隣にいる。
I hope I did everything right this time.
よしよしよしよし
Good
よ
work,
し。
David.
窓線よくやったぞ、窓線。
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive.
よかったよ。ケイトも生きてる
I
よ。
did it. I fixed everything. Well, sir.
レイチェル以外は。使う。見る。
I have to admit, I love being called an
ア
artist.
ーティスト。
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
ツームダイナ。よしよし。
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in
かわいい。
forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game
ゲームもあるんだ。
all the time. When we were innocent.
These are FCC rules, sir.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance. We're almost in San Francisco. I'm
やっ
so
ぱサンフランシ
stressed,
スコなん
but
だね。
I'm so excited too.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate.
めっ
Thank
ちゃ
you.
校長先生に
We're
撮った
starting
や
our
ん。
descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline
急に
seats
文
get
句言うやん。
smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
エルズ校長。
I bet this is a nice break for Principal Wells. After how did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guy you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
So そこがまだ解決してないよね。
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skips on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible.
Oh.
Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult honored by your peers.
日常ヒーロー
Now
コ
you
ン
have
テ
to
スト
start
で。
acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar, so you better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened,
そうよ。
this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
ジェファソンを吊るし上げたんだから大丈夫よ。校長先生早っ。
Wowzer, Max. There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say, artists.
アーティスト。ふぅ。ふぅ。ふ
Look at
ぅ。
this print. The depth,
あ、ホットドッグも。
the colors,
かわいい。
the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a
めっち
medium
ゃ喋るやん。
format camera using a Leica 35mm lens. You can definitely
めっ
find
ちゃ
out
怖い
those
んだけど。
details. The story of a photo.
Facebook.
Look at all the details.
It's great to read all these comments,
意地悪なの。
even the mean ones.
It's a picture.
Oh, this
I
is
don't-
so interesting.
やっほー。女性。
That looks familiar. This might be too metaphoric.
勝手に撮った。前を失礼。おしゃべりできるのね。
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
そうでもないよ。
Aren't you from Blackwell
同じことしか
Academy?
言わんのかい。
I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a
謎
cool
の動
program.
き。
I bet you're learning a lot.
いい写真。走れ。お。象。見る。
That one is kind of silly.
かわいい。見る。
I would love to have this on a shelf. Someday.
見る。
I like. Oh, but Imagine how much time it takes to make one sculpture.
スコープシュー。そらよ。上に登ろ。
Like, I do not understand art.
めっちゃ独り言言うやん。
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
いやめっちゃ独り言言うやん。
That is different. Loving the
広いの
Excuse me, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your photograph. I've seen a lot today, but there's something powerful and understated in yours. I can't wait to see much more of your work in the future.
ありがとうございます。
Hi, excuse me, you're Max Caulfield, right?
その通りです。
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to bother you, but my name is Danny
Berkeley.
Lee, and I'm with the Berkeley People's Herald. I edit their art
Danny
section,
Lee.
and I totally dig your work. Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something timeless about your images, so I'd love to set up an appointment or interview with you when you get a chance. Here's my card. So great talking with you, Max.
You too, Danny.
やったぜ。やったぜ。やったぜ。声かけられたぜ。
Bad exposure, bad framing, bad picture.
I always hate. I love your shot.
マジありがとう。みんなに褒められるんだけど。
Congratulations, and I hope
This
you
makes
get
me
a
feel
lot
so
more attention.
sad. Like I was back in high school.
Back in high school.
Usually these kind of contests, they put me to sleep. I
眠くな
like
る。
how this show's about specific actions, you know,
わからん
not
でも
just
ない。
abstractions. The zeitgeist is doing some unique stuff this year.
面白い企画が多
God,
い。
I love art.
You must be the everyday hero from Blackwell. My name is Lauren
そうで
Francis,
す。
and I run
そ
the
の
media
通り。
I wonder
department
if I
at
can buy
Detroit
these
School of
everyday
Visual Arts.
heroes pictures.
I'd love to talk about you being a residency next spring. Don't say anything to Principal Wells.
引き抜き引き抜かれる
How
私。
did these galleries afford to rent here?
怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。怖い怖い怖い。怖い怖い。怖い怖い。
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? The instant print makes it look timeless.
Who's the artist?
急に喋らなくなった。
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
ありがとうございます。
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in
い
prison.
い君。
Good.
そうだそうだ。食べ物見る。
I guess I have to get used to the idea of fancy food I don't
美
want
味し
to
くな
eat.
さそうとかいいよ。君とは喋れないんだね。シャンペン。
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
君とも喋れないんだね。めっちゃ物色しよるやん。
It was cool that Principal Wells came along. He could have canceled our entries after what happened with Jefferson.
確かに。
So, how are you handling your new fame as a
めっちゃ褒められた
I
よ。
don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
It's kind of surreal to be here after everything
いろ
that
いろあった
happened
か
at
らね。
Blackwell.
All the more reason to celebrate your success.
Maybe I felt
めっちゃ貧
guilty
乏ゆ
for
すりしてる。
celebrating.
リアル。
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. I should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
ね、そのことは言いましたよね。どうしよう。
I did tell you that Nathan was involved. Not that I expected anyone to believe me.
I'll regret that for the rest of my life, Max. The Prescotts knew how to protect
しょうがないよ。
and Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his dark room. Oh, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson, and he even brought him to Blackwell.
天罰。
Now if we can just figure out what's going on with the weather, maybe everything will be like it was before.
Environmental science is above my pay grade, Max, but it sure would be nice to get back to Blackwell Academy the way it was before.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least.
そんな
Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet calling again. Excuse me, Max. I have to go call my wife and tell her I haven't broken my diet. No blackmail.
はーい。黙っときます。全部見たんじゃない？
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
こっち行ってないか。
I heard
No
Mark
art.
Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
見る。
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation. Oh shit. Pretentious alert.
Are you Max Caulfield?
ありがとうございます。
Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we
全
would
然違う
love
人の方
to
見て
include
言う
you
け
in a
ど。
piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
ありがとうございます。
How fun. Yes.
ウォーレン。
Warren would definitely.
懐かしのウォーレン。
I love how much cool art some mysteries should stay that way. I wonder how it is. The revolution will not be televised. Holy shit. But what would I wear? Wow, sir. A Danny Lee article.
ああ、さっきのダニーリー。さっきの人ね。おトイレ。おトイレがあるわ。
I need to drop some serious cash in there.
受付係。めっちゃ見てくるやん、私
I
のこと。
wish I had time to go see those murals here.
震えてる。
The Zeitgeist Gallery does have a cool history in Frisco.
Why, good morning. You must be Max
そうです。
Caulfield. Congratulations for your everyday
ありが
heroes
とうございます。
photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with
ほん
your
ま
entry.
もう全部見たんじゃない？なんかやることある？私。ゲストブック見たでしょ？見たでしょ？なんかやることありました
I know it's kind of simple, but I
もうちょっ
find
と
this
喋ったもん
haunting.
ね。
Right? The instant print makes it look timeless. Nostalgic.
私の作品どれ？私の作品の前に行かなきゃいけない的なことがありまして。
I wonder if I can buy the. Sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery
あ、
brochure.
話してなかったのこの
I
人。
just wanted to let you know how cool your entry
あり
was.
がとうございます。あ、あった。あるじゃん。めっちゃ目立つとこにあったじゃん。
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
鼻血。あー、マックスどうしたの？これなんよね。
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
大丈夫か？
Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot.
6件もある。
Oh, come on.
何がかが起きてるブラックウェルで。やはり。
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit.
それはさすがに。
Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
どうしたらいいの？どうしたらいいの？
There has to be a way to stop this.
絶対
For good.
どれかに戻るんじゃない？ちゃう？どれかに戻るんじゃないの？走って走って。なんその猫背。自分の家に戻るか？
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
ほら来た。そうするしかないよね。びっくりした。
Sorry, but
モンハンをインストールしましたが出たね。ここ行けー。よし。もうだいぶ両方から出よう。大丈夫。
what is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
しょうがないよ。何回もやり直してるんだもん。
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco.
一つの出来事さえ変えればサンフランシスコに行かなくて済む。破る。
Sorry, San Francisco.
ふぅ
Chloe comes first.
男前だねマックス。竜巻。しかし竜巻どうすんだよ。本当なんでまたここなの？
I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now.
店長さんの一言が面白すぎた。
And the new Max. Anyway, answer
どうしたらいいの？
my question, please.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
マジでなんでこっからな。
Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid. okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care. Your iris, that dilation.
どうすんのどうすんの
Pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
ああ、なるほど
That's why
ね
I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week.
クソ野郎やなこいつ。
Weird going on with you.
竜巻。
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me.
Sure.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Quiet. 竜巻局地的にジェファーソンにだけ巻き起これ。
Please, don't do this.
I promise. This final dose
いや
won't hurt.
ーいやーやめてー。
What?
誰か来た。誰か来た。デイビッド。おお、マドセン頑張れデイビッド。
No, David, no.
Jesus. David, man.
いやー。あー。
Promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Hmm. どうしよう。どうしよう。水をもらう。
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
近すぎんか？フレーム。怖え怖え。怖え
I
怖え。
promise. This final dose won't.
あ、ちょっと待って。
I promise.
これで
This final
結
dose
果を
won't
見
hurt.
て、いや結果を見たところで
What?
あれよね。
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Get the camera next to you!
デイビッドやられてんじゃないよ。
No balls. Jefferson, it's over. You are not going to stop me.
ああ
David, man.
That's as far as I can go back.
It's over.
マジ
David, kick that table!
Yes, sir.
ほらよ。いや、何しても。
It's over.
よっしゃ。やったれ、デイビッド。
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here.
起き上がるぞ、
Let's
変態野
wrap
郎が。
up this son of a
そうそうそうそう。
first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes
その
up.
通り。
Except you are going to
そ
prison
の通り。
forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos.
そうなんよ。どうしたらいいよ。
Yes, I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you
悪くない。
don't need this anymore.
悪いことなんでない。いけいけ、マックス。
Prescott's had to know about this.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me, like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
嫌味をスルーされたね。
I guess I look just as suspicious when you told Principal Wells that I was harassing Kate Marsh. And I don't blame you. And Max, I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Kate. I feel like I helped push her off that roof.
Kate was bullied up to that roof. But it was still Nathan and Jefferson who put her there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to
難しいよ
neutralize him.
な。
Jefferson already did. They had some weird
めっちゃ喋るやん。
father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation.
力があるからね。
I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had
あ
each
りがと
other.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork.
う。急にあんたの話されても。
Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I was pissed off and wanted to rage.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Too much.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home
めっ
after
ちゃ
war.
喋るやん。
Most people don't know or
care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me dad. Maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Doうしよ
う。David, she was pretty stressed out, so, she went to go, medicate before I ended up in here. So, she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air. And use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max.
あんたも警察に電話せな。
I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room.
そらそう。
Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind
Just
of
looking at that makes me want to vomit.
Computer.
さて。
I want to hate looking at me like that.
God damn you.
燃えかす。燃えかす。燃えかす。よっ。
Damn. Jefferson torched everything. Now the only photo I
助け
can
るから
get
ね。
is the one Warren took. Oh. That's Victoria's bracelet.
みんな助ける。竜巻もどうにかする。メガネ。クソメガネ。
You won't need those glasses again. I can still feel those straps. Stop, Max. You're free.
おし、行くぜ。ディファソン。
I'm glad that freak is tied up, but I still feel like I'm in shock.
本当よ。
I can't believe this is no more fucking guns.
ダクトテープ。
So gross. I wonder if he charged that duct tape to boot. Every song you hear in jail will be torture. You'll never be free again. Frank isn't a bad person, but he can't be in denial about the drugs he provided.
そらそう。
You won't be going, Jefferson, to any more shows.
Jefferson.
Oh, Chloe. I'm gonna save you. For the last time. No one would have looked for Nathan's body with this. Nobody will look at Jefferson's work the same.
そうだね。
Oh, Rachel. How could anybody?
めっちゃ喋るやんだ。
There's no way I'm leaving your necklace here.
You are gonna fry for
めっ
this.
ちゃ喋るやん。さ、出よ。出よ出よ。寒っ。雨かよ。あ、そうか、竜巻がどうのちょっとね。
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren. Yes!
Warren!
Warren, can you hear me?
秒で出るやん、ウォーレン。
Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to
Joyce
this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
行くしかないんだ。すべてを取り戻すために。てんてんてん。
I trust Limbo have been warning people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us
すごい
down.
こと言う。
And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now!
プレスコットの話？誰？ 昨日の夜。
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say
急に姉さん出てくるよ。
sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
いや、急にいいやつになっても困るけど、反応に。昨日の夜忙しかったからこれ聞けなかったのね。すごいことになってるじゃん。竜巻だからか。これ店大丈夫か？ジョイスの店。えぐっ。でっかっ。ウォーレンのところに早く通れるんかこれ。
Warren is at the Two Wheels Diner.
そう急ごう。うわーすごい。どうやって行く？どうやって行ける？アリッサ。
Alyssa needs help again.
アリッサ、なんでそんなとこに立ってんの？降りられないとか言いようけど、あんたのとこ行けんのよ。
I can't think about all those children out there.
どうやって行くの？行ける？行けれんか。
No, I can't cross this
別の道。
way.
あ
Is there
は
another way around?
ー、死体とか会長もやだやだやだやだ。入り口入る。学校？どこよ？
How can I get out of here?
マジ大変なことになってる。スプリンクラー。
Okay, I just need to switch on the electricity to activate the sprinkler.
よし。あー、ビリビリした。あ、
He's dead.
あー、
Electrocuted.
あー、あー、 あー、 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 申し訳。大丈夫大丈夫、なかったことにするから。すごい。大事やん。どうやって入んのこれ。表から入れるんか。あー、クジラが。クジラちゃんが。あー、嘘でしょ。
No! No! Ah, that's as far as I can go back.
どうしたらいいのじゃあ。使う。
Yes!
そんなのでいいの。
Damn, this is blocked off. Damn, this is blocked off. Now I have to find another way into the diner.
車すごい。車すごいけど。写真。こんな時に写真当たる。ポリスカーが。ドア。引き伸ばし。
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado.
At least nobody's going to starve in here.
And surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
いたいた。
Max.
あら、みんな勢ぞろいやん。
Oh, Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
The Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Warren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it,
そうね。
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
写真写真。
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes two of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
I'm sorry. We had no time to investigate when the storm started.
Well, then there's still hope. Look, I need a rest now. I'm wiped out. Like Arcadia Bay. I just hope Rachel's far away. Laying in the sun. Happy. Thanks for trying, Max. So I guess we just wait for the Lord to lift us up. Or not.
I can't seem to escape the Two Whales.
ウォーレンウォーレン。ポンピドゥ、よかった、ポンピドゥ避難してる。
As long as I have my Pompidou with me.
メニューボックス席座らない。ウォーレン。
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a
大事なんです、そい
fucking
つが。
tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah, you're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do.
You should
サ
probably
ク
tell
ッ
me
と頼
quick.
むぜ。
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be?
いいわけな
Go
の。
on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
そうなっちゃう
Because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch.
大丈夫、捕まったか
Where
ら
is。he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or alter time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
こんなの難しすぎるよね。
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that
写真を
you'll do
渡
the
せ
right thing when the time comes.
さっさと渡せ
I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
そうすごい置き方したね今手の動きが
Come on, Joyce. Hey, be careful out there.
ありがとうキスをしよう
For luck.
サービスサービス
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you do.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
スーパーマックスさあ頑張るぞこのマックスめっちゃ可愛いやんシャーああ、ここね。
Time for this shit. Come on, Max.
Chloe. Jesus,
生きてる、クロエが生きてる。
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
to Rachel. Let's go now. Chloe, wait. Listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again.
なんで話を聞かんかね、クロエちゃん。
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Mark Jefferson turned out to be a psychopath.
Okay, Max. Let's go in there as a team and take his ass out right now.
ダメ。過去を捨てて未来を救う。
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson.
過激派やね。
One bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't
そらそうだ。
keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
なんでもない。
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David,
あ、
he'll
そ
believe
こ
us,
は
and
そ
he
こ
can
でね
actually stop
任
it,
せる感じね。
right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day?
いろいろあっ
He's
た
not
ん
in our
よ。
house anymore.
Chloe, no matter how much of a douche he's been, David truly cares about you.
Oh, please. Like he cared when he busted into my room?
You should have seen how relieved he was when I lied to him and told him you didn't die. It would have crushed him.
Are you serious? I can't see him showing anything.
すぐほだされるやんた。
Except towards my mom.
意外と素
So
直
what's your
ね。
plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
よしよしよしよし。話しに行って、戦って、みんなで行って、捕まえて、竜巻。二人で竜巻。
I see that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it. I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously myself. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history.
すごいとこで切ったね、今に。
I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Just stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
今から
Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
Whoa.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who
Okay,
perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
怖いんやけど。
What's going on?
怖いんやけど。
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself.
めっちゃ怖いんやけど。
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
いやいやいやいやいや。いやいやいやいや。ホラーなんやけど。
totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
ねえ、ケイトのとこだけ違うんやけど。もう、怖いんやけど。
I'm sorry, Kate.
何もう。
That's too creepy.
どういうこと？
Not yet, you bastard. Holy shit. Look at all these dead birds. This can't be real.
もう怖っ。急にホラーやん。無言かよ。無言かよ。どうしたらいいんだ。
Rachel didn't deserve any of this.
なんで？なんでそんなもんがあんの？
Oh no.
東大がはちゃめちゃになっちゃうやん。もう、どういうこと？
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
キャー。キャー。
My selfies are shit. I need to be framed by a real
Nani?
artist. I'm just a poser.
Yes, you will be posing. For me. There's so many angles I want to expose you with to the world. I hope you don't mind needles or duct tape.
Nani?
This can't be real.
怖い怖い。
I don't believe it.
怖い怖い。怖い怖い。泣いてるね。誰かが泣いてるね。ケイト。自分、いじめられよってこと？怖い怖い怖い。もうホラーやん、こんな。ケイト。
Hey, Kate. Max. How could you let me jump off a roof? You were the only person I trusted here, but you never really listened to me. Now I'm never going to heaven. Instead, you've stuck me in hell. Alone forever.
No! Kate, I was only trying to save you.
いや、怖いんやけど。いや、怖いんやけど。何？急に闇ゲーになるやん。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い、マジで。218。218。どこや。223。217。218どこや。218。222。221。2220。220。219。次。 次。は ?28 なくね？あった。え？服着替えたけど。怖っ。怖怖怖怖。マジで怖い。マジで怖い。どうしたらいいの？どうしたらいいの？怖いんだけど。怖いんだけど。怖いんだけど。なんか言いよるし。なんか言いよるし。なんもないし。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。普段変わったことはない。ああ、クジラが死んだ。え？これ何の儀式なの？マジで。マジで何の儀式なの？永遠に繰り返すんやけど、これ。マップ変わってる？変わらんね。
I wonder if Rachel has a room around here.
レイチェルの部屋。レイチェルの部屋を当てるまで帰れませんってやつ。217 224。しらみつぶしや。もう怖い。怖いんだけど。ここじゃなかったから、次はこっち。怖い怖い、もう本当に。ここでもなかったから、次はどこ？暗。にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃんにゃん。マジ怖い。
Victoria's room has to be nearby.
ビクトリアの部屋どこよ？ビクトリアの部屋どこ？ここ？違う。そうやった。元に戻った。219。私の部屋に行くのか？ああ、やっと脱出できた。元に戻るよ。怖い怖い。 こっから始まったよね、このゲーム。何？マジで何？すごい、文字も逆になった。
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
Jefferson is coming after me again.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
Max.
見つかった。
Max, don't fuck around. Rewind.
Max, you used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max. Max, you used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
You had to die.
Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is
myself. Dark room.
What happened, Max?
はあ、無理ゲー。
What happened? Oh, Max!
無理ゲー。何をしたらいいの？どこに行ったらいいの？
Max.
もう怖いんだけど。何なの？
What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your professor.
こっち来る。
For life.
こっち来た。
I realize now you'll never be
ここから先に進めんのはなんで？
much less a photographer.
いけた。
Come here, Max. Class is dismissed.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Coffee.
ほら見つかった。
Wait, Max. Please come to the dark room immediately. Hello, Max.
もう。
Please come to the dark room immediately. I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Now!
どこに行くんよ。箱？
Excuse me. Can everybody hear me?
違うね。
If you know the whereabouts of Miss Caulfield, please tie her up and inform me or David Madsen. She's wanted for the death of Chloe Price and Rachel Amber. Thank you. Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Max?
Kato.
Yes, Max. You can also manipulate time. Okay. So my rewind power does work here.
何
I can use it if I'm careful.
なんて言った？なんて言った？
Excuse me. Can everybody hear me? If you know the whereabouts of Miss Caulfield, please tie her
なん
up
て言った？
and inform me or David Madsen.
全然話聞いてなかったよ、私。
Wanted for the death of Chloe Price and Rachel Amber. Thank you.
とりあえず闇雲に。
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on
どこに行くんよ。
Attention. I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine
どこに行くんよ。
Wait, Max. Please come to the dark room immediately. I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Now! Excuse me. Can everybody hear me?
あっち行ったらね。
Know the whereabouts of Miss Caulfield.
わからん。
Please come to the dark
ど
room.
うしたらいいのかがわかんない。
I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Now! Max?
見つかった？
I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Miss Caulfield. I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Now! Hello, Max. I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the
あっ
dark
ち？
room. Now!
あっち行けんねよね、でもね。行けた？行けたね。行けたけど。
Max, where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play. Stop!
見つかったね、イさんに。
Hey!
多いんじゃないわよ。
Max, I know you're in here. You can run, but you can't hide from your white knight. Give it up!
怖い怖い。
What's up with you and that blue-haired loser?
怖い怖い怖い怖い。ああ、見つかった。怖い怖い怖い怖い。前から来ようね。
Max, I know you're in here.
I wish I could press a button and blow this whole fucking school up.
Hey, Max. Pretty fucking ironic that I ended up being right about everything, and you end up destroying the town.
Do you have a scar? The only way you'll ever get into the Vortex Club?
Max.
Honest. You just use your power to cheat at life, and cheat your friends out of life.
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Don't you dare run away.
Oh no. Bottles. This might be hell.
There you are.
Ah.
Come on down.
ピンどこ？ピンどこよ。
Max! She gave great.
Stop! It's gonna be so. Stop, Max!
Stop Max! 言われたけど。
You took some
瓶
of
どこに
my
あるんや、瓶。
Maybe you'd be a lot happier.
Looks like there's still bottles to find. Oh, joy. Looks like there's still bottles to find. Oh, joy.
雪が降り出した。
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Hello? Hey,
Nani?
Just making a fabulous
Nani,
breakfast for
何
Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha.
何もう。
Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She don't have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon. You are ridiculous. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tastings.
William.
Dad.
怖えよ。
How long will this nightmare go on?
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber. But
なんか謎の T シャツ着とるし。
Max is a fucking child.
Oh Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Holy shit, Warren. Max is trying to play us both.
Guess she's not as innocent as she acts.
Not when she's trying to hook up with both of us.
I only want to go ape with you, Chloe.
裸足やし黒い。
God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
ちょっとセーブ入ったので今日ここまでにしたいと思います。なかなか終わると思ったのに。ご視聴ありがとうございました。長々と。次こそ終わりだと思います。